Hello and welcome back to episode 29 of Working on a Title. I'm Carson Custer.
And I'm Michael Douglas.
And I think we both want to give a quick shout out because Michael was telling me before the episode that we've had a surge in listeners recently. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who is listening and staying entertained through these podcast episodes, even though it feels like we are running out of things to talk about just because, there's not a whole lot going on. We appreciate you listening and checking in because we have fun doing it. I know I enjoy doing it. Like when we have little fun things like the 100 episode or 1,000 episode, stuff like that. It's really fun to do it and torture myself through music. So
Yeah, we should do one on Kanye.
we should do
That'd be a
more.
good
I
one.
think I think that was a really cool episode.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
we both really like music, so
yeah.
doing that. I mean, we both fucking hate 100 gex. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, we had a conversation with one of our friends during class about how he said he hadn't watched the his name's Alex, by the way. He hadn't watched the 1,000 episode, and we were like, "Oh boy, do you listen to 100 gex?" And he was like, "Yeah." We're like, "We're so sorry."
Bro, I'm still baffled. Baffled.
Yeah,
How the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry, Alex. How do you listen to it?
yeah. Like, I think definitely hearing that like he listened to, I was like, "Oh shit, oh man, I don't want to be an asshole." It's like and I'm not like lying when I say, okay, I can understand the appeal of it a little bit
Nope.
if that's your kind of thing, because I had this conversation with him. We hung out one day and I had this conversation with him of like all music has a place, and it's like you might really dislike something, but like you're still glad it exists because like if it didn't exist, then you wouldn't appreciate the
Good
better
music.
music in
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
opinion. Um, just knowing there's shit out there that is bad, you know, just knowing there is shit out there,
You got to know the bad to appreciate the good.
exactly.
I feel that.
So
But some stuff is too bad.
some stuff's gotta go,
Some stuff is
and
really good. Some stuff is 100 gex.
some stuff is 100 gags. Exactly. So, um, so yeah, we're out of our little lockdown phase.
Yeah.
So how did that go for you, Michael? Now that you're out of it, now you can reflect on it. Now that we're back to normal.
Dude, I didn't do any fucking thing different.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I just
Um,
I got hamburgers every day. Look, I got a hamburger right here.
Man, I can go for a hamburger.
Well, I got chicken sandwiches every day. You just get Julie to or just order a chicken hamburger, and then when Julie goes to dinner, get her to pick it up for you.
That's true. We will still be recording the episode though. I'll have to like text her, like Julie, give me hamburger,
give me
a
food.
burger, give me burger, please.
Give me num food.
Exactly.
But yeah, I've just been ordering sandwiches every day and then eating them and then not going to the gym. Oh my god. Okay. So if my listeners don't know, I'm fat. But that's besides the point. I was going to the gym. I go to the gym quite often because I'm trying to not be fat. But I did this thing recently, Saturday, uh called Games Day through this CrossFit. I'm using quotation or air quotations because they're not CrossFit, because CrossFit's like a licensed thing.
Yeah.
So they can't say they're CrossFit, but they're CrossFit. But it was called Games Day. And basically it was 3 workouts, like 3 of the normal workouts, not really normal, but like kind of back to back to back. And it's a competition. I did fucking god awful because I hate cardio, and CrossFit's like 90% cardio and then 10% weights.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do weights, but they start us out with like a mile of running, and then like doing fucking if you don't know what a salt bike is, the salt bike is think of a normal like stationary bike.
Mm-hmm.
Think of an elliptical. You have
Okay.
an elliptical, right? And you move your hands and you pedal. Now put a fan in the front of it So
Oh,
the faster you go, the harder it is.
yeah.
Fucking horrible. The worst thing. Like you don't think it's bad. You don't think it's too bad. And then you're fucking like like
That reminds me of like
throwing
the
your
rowboat
fucking
thing. Have you ever done like the rowboat
the rowing.
where where it's like the giant fan, you like pull it
Yeah,
and like yeah.
it's the same shit but a bike.
Oh no.
I love rowing, but I
Rowing's fun.
hate biking.
Yeah, I don't go to the gym very often. I went like a few times. They like after school at my high school, you could go to the gym and like work out and whatnot. I'm sure most high schools did that. And I went like a few times. I never stayed long. I don't like working. I don't like going to the gym. I think the gym kind of sucks. I prefer just like if I'm going to work out, I'd prefer to go on a run or a walk or play Beat Saber now. Because like I can stay at home and do that and it's fun and music, dude.
Yeah,
Um,
you're getting all that cardio in with Beat Saber.
exactly. It's also it's good like arm workout cardio. But so is the gym open now? Are you going?
The gym was closed last week, so I didn't go for a week, and I was really felt really shitty about it. And then it closed, and then I had games day on the week. I didn't do anything, so I was so out of practice, or like I
What
wasn't
is
really.
games day?
Like I said, there's 3 CrossFit
Oh, it's the
things back
CrossFit
to back
thing.
to back. Yeah,
Is that a are you watching a video or is that like an event you're going
it
to
was
or
an
is that
event
like
I
a
went
video?
to for
Okay.
the old gym I used to go to.
Ah,
Um,
okay, okay.
it was pretty sick. I mean, it hurt. I hurt. I'm in pain still. I'm
Pain.
so sore because like it was cardio, so it was all legs, and then it was all legs again, but with weights this time. I thought I'd do amazing, but I was dying.
I
Like
just had this funny picture of you. Have you know the videos where the guy and it's like everyone's in the background and then he's like, "All right, we're gonna do 20 jumping jacks," and like all these people are doing jumping jacks and you're supposed to follow the video and then he walks up to the people and he's like patting them on the back, be like, "All right, Becky, you gotta keep that form all nice." I just imagine you in that scenario just being like, "Fuck, man, stop." And
exactly.
he's
It's
like
like
he's in your
okay,
face like, "Come
and
on,
up,
Michael, come on."
and up, and up, and I can't do it anymore. Please, Jillian, please.
Hey, come on, Michael. Come on. Come on.
Fucking do 10 more, Michael. You got 10 seconds, motherfucker.
He
9.
gets his belt out. Come on, Michael. Come on.
Dad, is that you?
It's just like, and also, I could just imagine it's like a normal. So he's like he's like talking to the camera, and you just see Mike, you in the background, like falling to your knees, being like, oh, oh God.
Have you seen those like P90X workouts?
Yeah, yeah.
On like the old fashioned VCR tapes.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's in like leotards and like yeah, amazing. Just the one guy in the background, like a super long t-shirt.
It is a completely darker shade of blue than it really should.
Everyone has spotlights but him.
There's like a hypersensitive mic, so you can just hear him like crumble to the gym floor, like the squeaking and shit.
You hear the wood squeak.
Yeah, just the ow, fuck my knee, Jesus.
Good job, Jillian. Amazing job, Becky. Michael.
Back there, passed out in a puddle of your sweat.
It said jump, Michael.
I had a yoga class in high school. And the teachers, I almost call them
The professor.
teachers. They are teachers. And the teacher's name was Mrs. Morrow, and Mrs. Morrow she is very nice. She is insane. She is crazy.
Shout out to Mrs. Morrow. You're fucking
Shout
crazy,
out to Mrs.
bitch.
Morrow. You're crazy, but in a good way. But like in a fun, really positive, like always
and
very.
Like, I'm crazy, or like
No. She was very sweet, but she was like always hyped up. And I had a yoga class with her, and she, in yoga you think like pretty calm, relaxing. We were doing P90X in a yoga class. I'm like, we get these yoga mats out, and then it's like, all right, you're gonna do 50 push-ups, you're gonna do all. And I'm like, this isn't yoga. And I'm like, I had it first period. It's like 7 in the morning.
oh my god,
I'm getting up, sweating my ass off, and then having to go throughout the day with sweat-soaked clothes because I changed my gym clothes and then I change out, but I'd still be like
still
sweaty.
be sweating. Yeah.
Still like I'd be cut, and I couldn't be fucked to shower with the other guys in high school. Are you kidding me? Hopping in a shower with a bunch of guys that like are just assholes. And no, thank you.
I ain't homophobic, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't
No.
getting
No.
in there.
But it's not even that.
I don't
It's
want
like,
to see a dick. Okay.
yeah, and also I don't want to be harassed because I feel
Oh
like
yeah, that
because like
too.
the people in my high school would like they're just they're fucking goons. Like it's just like ugh, no, they'd fuck with each other, and I can only imagine it'd just be terrible. So I never did, and also just like no, not my thing.
Did you used to do swim days?
No, we didn't have a pool.
Oh, poor people.
Yeah, I'm from Johnstown. We're pretty poor.
No, we're
Uh,
my school's poor too, but we had a fucking pool for some reason,
yeah.
and then a pretty good swimming program. But like the pool days were the worst because you had to change completely out of your clothes into your pool clothes, swim for like 20 minutes, get out, and then have 5 minutes to change all the way back from and get
What
out
the
the door.
fuck?
Terrible.
We had
Terrible.
a swim team, but like they'd go elsewhere, like to like the YMCA downtown to
Yeah.
swim and practice. So my brother was in the swim team. I never joined it. The swim team seemed very like when you were in the swim team, they would harass you. You would get harassed while naked. So I didn't want to get harassed while naked. So
For
because
me, it
like
was like
that's like my biggest fear is to
to
be
get
harassed
harassed while naked.
or just like anything while naked, you know? Like
Yeah,
that would
having sex all naked.
fuck that. No, but like
Terrifying.
no, but just like being like seeing people like being naked around a bunch of people and then them messing with me. That
Yeah, I
sounds like
hate that.
hell.
It sounds
That
like
sounds
hell.
like hell. It sounds like literal hell. So I did not do swim team because I had heard stories of what would happen at swim team.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
So
It's
I never wanted to do it. I never really did many sports throughout high school because all the teams seemed pretty. They were all full of assholes.
yeah. At my school, there were okay. So there's two groups of popular white kids and two groups of popular black kids. Three. There was for the black kids. There was the I sell drugs. Like actually, that was the thing. I'm not being racist. They actually did sell a lot of drugs, and white kids bought the drugs. Um, then it was for the football team, and then the basketball team. That was the three popular black groups. The two popular white groups were the swim team and the musical team, the musical club.
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't overlap. Oh, just the actors, by the way, not the stage crew. The stage crew were like
Yeah.
awesome. But the
Actually
cast,
cool.
the cast and the swim team, were a bunch of fucking white jocks who would bully people, and musical kids would bully people passive aggressively.
Yeah, that's a theater kid thing. Bullying people passive aggressively. I feel like that's totally a thing that just like is like well because yeah, I mean I just feel like because they can, they always you got to act it up. You got to act
Mm-hmm.
it up. Like I remember when I was in like I was a freshman and the seniors. Um I was in a show. I was in The Lion King, okay? I was in Lion King.
Not a bad show.
And oh no, it's a great memory of mine. But there were two seniors that were helping with like the like run it, and to
Mhm.
like make sure everyone was like doing what they needed to do and whatnot. And I remember one point they were like, we were doing an acting exercise, and the two running it were like, it's like, oh, you just got to open up. We've been best friends for a while. And I remember I walked home with one of those seniors because she lived pretty close and I also lived pretty close, so I could walk. And I remember we were walking back, and she was just like, I fucking hate the other one. And I was like,
It's amazing.
why would you just like make a lie? Like you didn't have to say you guys were best friends. That was something like you did not have to say. Why did you say it? Why did you just pretend? Like why? I just don't get it. I don't get the random lying just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, we should come clean. I hate Carson.
Yeah, I only do this for clout.
just for
I only do this for clout.
For that fucking,
For that
paycheck. Podcast money.
All that podcast money we're raking, and we're actually losing money. Mainly Michael, because
Yeah.
I feel really bad. He's the one paying for the lip sync.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Once I get a job at some point, maybe I'll start paying you. Maybe
You'll get that $11 an hour job.
I don't know.
That's
Hopefully.
good pay for a
Yeah.
Chatham job. I'd get paid $9
Fuck
an
yeah,
hour.
dude. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Hopefully, could get it. Um, I don't want to say too. I don't want to like, kiss ass here. Joseph, you're pretty cool.
Man, I would love it if I got that job, man. You'd be like number one in my books if I got the job. I don't think I'm gonna apply.
Really?
Yeah. So what we're talking about is this position specifically for our major at our college.
Yeah.
And it's a good gig. It's $11 an hour, 20 hours a week, because that's all we can actually work. But I already have a job.
Yeah, you already have a job, so you don't need it.
I don't need
Fuck
it. It's a
you,
pretty cushy
idiot.
job too.
Yeah, you do some pretty easy stuff, right?
Yeah, I just do a bunch of administrative shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm so boring, dude.
You're not boring.
Okay.
You're not boring. Let me stroke your ego. You're not boring.
Let me shrink my dick for a second. All right. I got two like a turtle. I got two areas of professionalism that I'm good at. Not really. I have 2 areas of professional experience. One of them is I have minor design experience. The other one, I've been an administrative assistant my whole life. So I have, and everyone needs a fucking administrative assistant. So I had that part locked down.
I am good on that front. Yeah. I need literally anything. I need to make money, dude. I'm slowly burning a hole in my pocket because I had like, I got some money, for graduating and whatnot. Like some family gave me some money to go to school and buy books and whatnot, but then I got all my books online. So I kept that money. But I've slowly burned a hole in my pocket. So I need a job.
I saw like this TikTok where you sell photos of your city on Shutterstock.
Mm-hmm. I can be a stock photo?
You can be a stock photo maker. Or just take a picture of yourself and you got a stock photo face.
Dude,
I don't know if that's a compliment or
no,
an insult.
no. I was as the kids would say, pogging in chat. I was pogging.
That's a major omega lol.
That's an omega lol pog. Keck W.
Ludwig 7.
I hate Twitch speak. I think I've said it before. I hate it. Everyone on Twitch are droids. They're all droids.
Dude, it's
unless you're in my Twitch chat.
Twitch.tv/Gotato.
That's right. Come hang out. I haven't streamed anytime soon.
My little sister was Twitch talking to me, and I was like, where the fuck did you hear that? Because I know she doesn't. She was like, that's so poggers, man. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
God.
What are you talking about?
Like even when like like XD lol, like stuff like that, like
no one says it out loud.
No one says it out loud. What is it with Twitch speak that is bringing it to like conversation?
I don't know. And like she doesn't watch Twitch. She just talks to her friends who say it because they are Twitchers. Fucking incels.
I'm pogging in the worst way right now.
Yeah. I hate you. I hate the emote. I hate the emote. One of my old friends from high school, I think she still streams pretty consistently, and she makes an okay amount because she's a girl and has big tits. But she uses Twitch speak all the time. Like,
oh God, man.
If I'm laughing, she'll go, "That's fucking omega lol."
God,
stop.
I would like to continue to the streaming thing. I want to like. My ideal situation is like I don't want to do it as like a career, but like I'd like to do it in my free time, and if I could make a little like money on the side, like that'd be great. But I do it because it's fun. But like if I could make a little bit of money off of it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I just like I don't know. I also don't know what I'm doing. Like when I streamed Mario 64 like one time speedrunning it, I didn't even have a timer on screen. I was just updating the chat what my time was on my phone because I didn't know how to set it up. I like tried so hard and then I was just like,
pause the game. We're at 25 minutes.
No, what I do is I keep playing and I look off to the side, be like, all right, I'm 18 minutes in, guys. Let's keep going. So yeah.
I just love the thought of a speedrunner being like 1801, 1802, 1803,
Oh no, I never count. I should count the entire time. That'd be
Count the entire be the first speedrunner to count.
I'm not even using a timer on my phone. I am just counting.
All right, guys, that is 4,329 seconds. That's a new record for me. I think it was like 6 minutes.
Fuck, man, we were talking about this beforehand. My hair is getting so long. If you're a video watcher, you get the exclusive content of me touching my hair and seeing it in action.
Yeah, a whole 0.5% of you are.
Thanks,
That's fine.
0.5.
We're not mad. We're disappointed.
I'm not angry.
I'm not angry.
It wasn't like a big turning point for us.
No.
Rebranding not rebranding, but at least redoing the thumbnails and trying to make it look prettier, and then also bringing video in, and really looking forward to it. It's not a big deal though if you just don't want to appreciate us.
No, well, we really do appreciate audio listeners.
Yeah. No, for sure.
And
some
we
of you
don't make
guys
any
been
ad
hanging
money,
out
so it
for a
doesn't
while.
matter.
So. What?
I
Sorry.
said we don't make any ad money, so it doesn't.
No,
doesn't
fuck
matter.
no.
We should rebrand soon.
Yeah, at some point, I'd like to.
I'm just lazy
I think
and haven't been doing
there's
it.
a lot to go into that though. So I think that's like, because like if we rebrand, it's like, okay, we got to come up with a new logo. We got to like, how are we going to make the transition and not confuse people? Because like
tell anybody.
we just had a surge in listeners recently. So if we just rebranded, it'd be like, what the fuck? So I think it'd be difficult, but yeah. Fuck. Pussy.
Fuck, dude. I need to get a haircut too. That's the thing. That's like, yeah. I got a haircut. It's been a couple months actually, but hair grows.
It's really funny now because Michael told our professor today about the podcast, and I was just kind of like in my head, I was like, okay, I was like, have I done anything that like looks bad for me, or like, and like even now when I just was like sitting here, well, not even like anything like being insensitive or just like I just like just then I just like didn't know what to say, so I just went pussy. I just like thinking that my professor knows that has been something that has come out of my mouth. It's like a weird thing. So
Joseph, what's up? Hey, or any professor, if you're listening, don't go back to NSFP. That's our most explicit episode. I know I just said it, and you want to go back and listen to it. Don't.
It's who not something you want to.
Who do we have? Simon? Zach?
It was Zach. It was Zach Jackson.
Yeah, we should talk about porn for the first
talked about
half
porn.
An hour.
Don't, please. I can't know that my professors have watched that. Don't.
That is our worst episode ever. Like worst? No, I mean it was a very good episode. I mean most vulgar episode.
Yeah, it was the most vulgar episode, but I think it was definitely a good one.
It was a very good episode.
It was very funny how fast that conversation just happened.
I think Zach made it go that way.
Zach brought it.
And I was like, let's talk about porn stars. Let's do it.
Yeah, it was an interesting conversation. I forgot how we got into that. Man, that was early on.
It was a while ago.
That was like episode.
What do you think our worst episode was?
Ooh, I'm trying to think. Some of the ones recently, even though we've got a surge in listeners, I feel like have been very forgettable.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we talk about the same thing. I think this one feels like a diamond in the rough. I don't know. We're like mid-recording, and I think it's a diamond in the rough already.
This is a fucking banger.
I mean, this is a banger. I'm loving it. I'm sure talking about how much of a banger this episode is during the episode is also really fun to listen to.
Yeah, going back, like episode 2 was bad. Episode 1 was great.
Episode 1 was good. Episode 2 wasn't good. And I think 3. I think after 3 we were like that was good.
Yeah, 3 was our strongest.
Yeah.
And then we didn't introduce album recommendations until a while. I think it was like episode 10. No, it was way earlier than episode 5. I think we started doing album recommendations. Uh-oh.
And we're back. Sorry. Chatham Wireless isn't good in the apartments, I guess.
Fucking love Chatham.
Especially the internet. God.
You know,
Said it.
I love how we spend so much money on our sports teams, and funding them to get COVID and spread it to the whole campus. And we don't spend any money on our internet or infrastructure.
I want to clarify, we are not calling out any team such as the hockey team. We are not calling you out at
Yes,
all.
we do not want to post blame on the hockey team.
No.
In any and because even though they caused this whole shutdown, but yeah, so
Yeah. No blame to the hockey team.
the fucking hockey team.
Oh man. Oh shucks.
Good thing none of them listen because none of them know us.
Exactly.
I was
I
talking
don't
to
know
my
anyone.
okay. I was talking to my friends today,
Mm-hmm.
and I came to a realization.
Okay.
90% of sports players have an authority problem.
An authority problem. Like, what do you mean?
They don't listen to authority. They listen to one authority,
and
and that
that's
is
the
their
coach.
That's their coach.
That is so funny you say that, because I know in high school for sure I witnessed that a lot. You know, because like at Chatham, it's like I don't really have many. I mean, especially now that we're all online, I see like the people in my major, and that is it. You know, so I don't see a lot of the. I don't know really how the sports dynamic is here, but I knew in high school at least, um, that was a huge thing. It was so funny because like, I'd see like football players and they'd be like, I'm not, they talk about you, fuck you, man, like saying that to like the teachers and stuff. And then you'd be in a class that the coach is like a teacher in. And then they'd be like, they're just sitting down doing what they need to do, like totally like
Yeah.
kiss ass.
It's
Like,
fucking it's pack mentality. And that said, as usually like that's okay. So there's two mentalities that are like a group mentality thing. It's herd mentality and pack mentality. Pack mentality is usually confused with herd mentality. But this is pack mentality in the way that they have an alpha, and the
yeah.
alpha they get submissive for the alpha, but they will fucking try to rip everybody else apart.
Yeah. They only like one alpha, and that's the coach.
The coach, fucking coach, coach, the I don't know any coaches here.
Coach from Left 4 Dead 2.
Coach.
I know one thing. I'm grabbing pills. I
Got
love
meds over here.
I love Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2 is a fantastic game. Ellis is the boy.
Ellis? Oh, I love Coach. I just like because Coach's voice lines are just funny. Like, I know one thing. I'm grabbing pills.
I'm grabbing pills.
Okay. That sentence could be shortened. You are in an apocalypse. Why are you like? I don't know. It's just funny. Yeah, that's a great. I used to play that all the time with my friends. We played the Minecraft map.
Yes,
That map's so good. That map's actually really good.
Most like kind of meme maps like that are really good.
I know they released recently. They released a new. It's like a fan made content update for the game.
Yeah, The Last Stand.
The Last Stand. Yeah.
Survival maps, scavenge arenas.
I think that's kind of cool that Valve like is almost leaving like these like communities in charge of the games they made, you know, where they're like, okay, here's like we are pushing it as like almost as an official update and acknowledging that it's by the community. That's like really cool, you know?
They don't do anything anymore anyway.
Well, yeah, but I just think that's cool that like they're not like being like, these are art properties, mine, you know? Yeah. Nintendo.
That is a very
Nintendo does that. They're like, these are our properties. Don't mess with Mario.
I'm gonna come with an arbitrary company to say Nintendo maybe.
Nintendo maybe. I don't know. They like, and I'm an arbitrary game. Like wouldn't it be cool if someone made a a Mario Battle Royale on like on your browser that you could play, and like you'd play. And then it'd be the last one standing wins, and the enemies you kill would be sent to other people. Wouldn't that be cool? And like, but wouldn't that suck if Nintendo shut that down and then months later put it on Nintendo Switch Online and then was like, oh, after a certain amount of time, you can't play this anymore? Like that kind of thing. Definitely just a hypothetical, not a real situation.
I don't understand why they would shut it down.
Because they want to make it. They want to do it, but worse.
No. I mean, like after a certain amount of time. shut it down?
Because Nintendo doesn't have the servers for it.
Suck my dick,
People
Nintendo.
treat Nintendo like they just like are these like indie. They're like, come on, guys, like, come on, give them some slack. And it's like it's their fucking job. Like, I hate that. Like something on Smash at least is people are like, oh, Sakurai's working so hard. We need to give him a break. And it's like I don't doubt that Sakurai's working hard, but it's his fucking job to make the game.
Who's Sakurai?
He's the director, lead like director.
So you mean he doesn't do any of the coding or the art?
I think he
or
does.
The modeling.
I think he's like pretty. He's pretty like hands on with Smash. I know he was for like Melee and whatnot. I think he. I don't know where this.
He was done. How about he was done doing Melee?
He started the game and he's still working on Smash. He's been the producer since the beginning, and he's still the producer now for Ultimate.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been working on the game for that long. I know. I think he's pretty.
And the characters are still imbalanced. Wow.
I mean, Melee is bad because it has tons of bugs. Melee is only a competitive game because all the bugs are used for competitive features to make it. Yeah, and then they saw that and they're like, okay, let's make a game that is completely anti-competitive, and Brawl was born.
I love Brawl.
Brawl had tripping. That shit sucked. That tripping is literally a mechanic just so you'd fumble combos, so you could not do them. And then they made Meta Knight. People believe Meta Knight was created just to ruin competitive play because no one would play anyone besides Meta Knight.
He's so good. I used to play him, and I can't play Smash at all.
I hated Meta Knight when I played Brawl because I was a little kid and didn't understand.
And
then 4 was okay, and then Ultimate they're like trying to bring back some of the competitive things, but the game is still a little random at times. And
I heard from a bird, aka YouTube, that Steve is fucking overpowered.
He is not bad. I at first I was like, okay, this character seems like he could be very good. But the thing is if you just rush him down, he can't get materials, and then he fucking sucks. Half his moveset doesn't work. If you just rush him down,
that's fair.
Can't get materials. But if you can, then he's pretty good. And if you know how to use building like correctly, he's great.
I want them to buff Little Mac.
Little Mac will always suck. Steve,
I love Little Mac.
Steve destroys Little Mac.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone destroys Little Mac. You just gotta push him off the edge like a foot.
Steve has literally one move that is just anti-Little Mac, and that's down smash. Down smash sends the opponent at an angle that Little Mac cannot recover from.
Garbage.
Fucks him so hard.
I love Little Mac, bro.
Oh, I do too. I think Little Mac's inclusion's sick, but like
he's such a powerhouse. On those flat levels where there's no edge, he will destroy. He's
not bad.
Destroy.
Yeah. Like on his own stage, he's not bad. He's okay.
But
when
put him on Final Destination,
fuck him. Yep, fuck him. So, yeah, I haven't played much Smash recently. I played a little bit the other night with a friend in Julia, but like that's really it. After 805 hours of Ultimate,
oh my god,
I've come to the realization I love the game. I love Ultimate. It's my favorite Smash game by far. But I can realize the flaws in it. And one of the flaws is that the online is some of the worst I've ever played. It sucks. Online is not fun. And it's just I don't know. It doesn't feel rewarding to be good at.
It's because Nintendo doesn't have the server capacity to be able to do online. Even though Fall Guys can, and they're a fucking indie studio.
Yeah, I don't. It's oh god. Nintendo, they know how to run a company. They're like the number one Japanese company, like grossing Japanese company, like most successful. They're great. Their business practices sometimes kind of fucking shitty. Have you heard what they did with Pikmin 3?
No.
Pikmin 3 was released on Wii U, and recently a Switch port for the game is coming out, like a deluxe edition. You know what's new? It's the Switch. It's the port machine. They are releasing a port for Pikmin 3 soon, and it's going to be $60. Okay, $60 for a Wii U port. The Wii U game was roughly $20, $30. It's been out for a bit. They took it off the Wii U shop, and now the only way you can get the game is buying the $60 Switch version.
What?
They took it off the Wii U shop because it was cheap there. So you have to buy the new one. That is shitty.
Jesus.
Extremely shitty. And
No one
also,
even has a Wii U.
the 3D also, I had one, but then I got rid of mine. The 3D All Stars is also an extremely shitty business practice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like,
They didn't remaster any of those games. They're just like higher resolution.
Galaxy still looks great.
It's great. I mean, they're still fun games. They're good games, but the deal, the collection you are getting is not worth it. You can emulate all of those games for free.
Except Galaxy.
You can emulate it,
Galaxy,
but it wouldn't be the same.
I think Galaxy's the best for the Switch.
Yeah.
And I've been asking for, I mean, I know Nintendo listens to me, but
they listen to the podcast.
Yeah, they're one of our main viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
Listeners, whatever. But especially about the episode where we told them to go fuck themselves. But yeah, like the Galaxy is the only one that I would maybe pay full price for, maybe if it was remastered. But none of them are. 64 still looks like garbage, even though if an easy little touch up would be so good.
The only thing they did a little, the colors are brighter. They literally slapped a filter on it, like a saturation filter, and was like new. And I think they redid like 2 textures in the game, and that was it.
Probably broken textures.
They redid 2 textures, and I know then like all the other textures are like they ran them through some sort of like thing to make them higher res. That's like it.
Just remaster. You're not doing anything.
Just
Nintendo.
Let them be happy. Just let the people be happy.
I am very happy with the game.
Oh, me too.
I played and beat Sunshine, and I'm 90% of the way through Galaxy. The first playthrough, I need to replay it again with Luigi.
Yeah, I'm the same. I have like 115 stars or something.
I think I'm at like 90. Yeah. No, I just unlocked the end parts. So I don't know how many stars that is.
I know when you get to like 102, no more comets appear because there's the purple coin comets. So you have to beat the game before you can get all the stars. Because I wanted to just get all the stars and then beat Bowser, but at a certain point, it's like, okay, no comets spawn. They force you to fight Bowser, and then purple coin comets start spawning. It's like post-game content.
I hate. Okay, I kind of don't like the comet system.
I think the comets are a good idea. I think they, it's like they increase the lifespan, like the playtime of the game, because they didn't have to make new levels. All they had to do was give very specific tasks on certain levels. Like the Cosmic Mario, you're just racing through a level was already made. The ones where like the things are sped up. It's an extremely easy way to make a level that you've already been through interesting while not using many resources to make the game longer. Which I get it, but yeah, some of them suck. The purple coin comets are the shittiest part of the game. The post-game content sucks. No.
Okay.
Some of them are.
Fuck,
those are hard. I remember as a kid, because I was like, there are so many levels in this game that I remember being hard when I was a kid. And then I got to the post-game content, and every single one of these purple coin comments is what I remember from my childhood. It sparked bad memories.
I never beat Galaxy, but I don't like the I don't like the Cosmic Marios because I'm slow. I'm slow with the game.
Yeah. Going back to because my whole point of bringing up the collection was what was it? It was yeah. So people are like, I remember when it came out, they were like, there were people complaining and they had every right to, but then some people were like, just let people be happy, we're finally getting this 3D collection, and it's like, okay, but we should really, you should say something, because you want Nintendo to put out the content that you enjoy.
Yeah.
By you being a droid and just kind of like being like, oh, well, they did what I wanted. Like it's perfect. And it's like, it's not perfect. That's the laziest thing. They literally like the screen, the selection screen is terrible.
Yeah.
It's shitty. They literally
Dude,
there's no
I
there's no
could make the
separation.
fucking selection screen.
I could do it too. They literally put the 3 games next to the 3 soundtracks to make it look like there's more than there really is. It's shitty. It's
Okay,
bad.
who the fuck is gonna listen to these
Soulless.
soundtracks?
It's soulless.
Unless I plug my Switch into a TV and I'm like cleaning my apartment and I play the Galaxy soundtrack in the background, no one will ever fucking use those.
Go on YouTube on your phone,
Yeah,
pull up the soundtrack, play it through a speaker. You can accomplish the same thing. It's cool that they like were trying to make it worth your money, but it's not. I mean,
lower
I
the
got
price.
it.
Just lower the
got
price.
it. That's the
I
thing.
bought it too.
I'm a huge hypocrite. As I'm saying, we should, let developers know when we don't like a thing or when we wish it had been different by not buying it. As much as you want to go and play these games, it's important to kind of set a precedent or a precedent. It's important to select your president. Vote. But it's important to let developers know how you feel about a thing. Even if you do like it in some place, it's like important because it's like, yes, I love these games, but I would have loved to see them with a new coat of paint.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's upsetting is because now that this is done so well, you can expect to see a Zelda collection coming.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to make a bet?
Yeah.
In the next 2 years, there will be either a Zelda collection or an All-Star 2 collection. Which
I'm trying to think what they put in All-Star 2. It'd be Mario
Galaxy 2, 3D World, and then something else. I don't know what the third one would be.
I was thinking Odyssey, but it'd have to be very far down the line.
Yeah, that'd have to be.
What I was thinking with 3D All-Star Collection is I don't think it'll happen, but I could see them being $20 DLC.
Oh yeah,
Mario Galaxy 2.
Dude, I would buy Mario Galaxy 2 for $20.
I'd do it.
I fucking hate that I do it, but I would do it.
I know, and that's the thing. I'm a huge hypocrite. Basically, I'm saying to the people who aren't doing this thing is speak up or don't speak up, but speak by your actions. Because the Pokemon community did this shit. Everyone was like, Sword and Shield is going to suck. It's going to bomb. And then it's the best-selling Pokemon game to come out. That game, Game Freak, garbage. Dude.
I bought the game.
No, it's so funny. I did too. And I had fun. It's just like Sun and Moon. I had fun with it. And then I realized, oh, this is bad. This isn't fun. I'm done buying Pokemon. Yeah. Pokemon has gone to the
I've said, okay, I have a lot of friends who love Nintendo. And I'm glad you are not one of those kind of people. You love Nintendo, but you aren't
I love Nintendo, but I don't love Nintendo.
Yeah, I feel that. I have a lot of friends who are like Nintendo addicts, and they buy every single generation of Pokemon. And I sit down and I go, why? It's the same fucking game over and over.
Worse.
And they go,
they make it worse.
And they go, no, it's not. It has these Pokemons. No, motherfucker, it's the same game.
The game, okay, so they try to switch it up. The loop is the same. It's the same
same loop.
It's the same loop, and they try to throw little gimmicks in to make it more interesting, and it really doesn't. The games, they try to give them all these stats, all this depth, but none of it's worth knowing.
Remember when they got rid of the national deck of in Sword and Shield, and everyone was mad about that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I still couldn't catch the 360X Pokemon.
Yeah.
I sat down. I was like, I'm going to catch every single Pokemon in this game.
I did too.
And then I got to about halfway, and I was like, "Fucking murder me!"
My friends did it. I have 2 friends who did it. My one friend, his name's Tyler. Good friend of the show. Tyler. Tyler Geary. Real big Pokemon guy. He loves Pokemon. He 100%ed. I think both Moon, not both Sun and Moon, but he 100%ed Moon, and he 100%ed Sword and Shield.
Loser.
He didn't like it. He thought about I was talking to him not too long ago, and I told him we were talking about Sword and Shield. And I was like, I hated those games, and he was like, you know what? I agree with you. And I was like, even someone who loves Pokemon is just
100% of the games who had the patience.
Yeah. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
They try to make these, it's like, oh, you gotta during this time of day, you gotta like trade this Pokemon while drinking a cup of coffee. There's something with coffee for one of them.
We had to trade to get Rhydon. We had to
Yeah.
trade a Rhyhorn to each other with a some sort of like thing they were holding.
Yeah. Michael and I were trying to Pokemon hunt and do it together at one point. And then we both just got bored of it.
Yeah. And you try to did you ever catch a shiny Delibird?
Oh fuck no. Dude, the game stopped keeping count. Because I got 999 like in battle. And then
Oh
the
my
game
god.
does not keep count after that. And and I said, fuck this. I
And you didn't get a
stopped.
shiny?
Nope.
That's bullshit. That's actual bullshit.
It's a extremely low chance because to get the shiny charm, which makes you a higher chance, you have to catch every Pokemon. And my friends were like, why don't you just catch every Pokemon and get the shiny charm? And I said, I couldn't be fucked to do that. But I could stand in a field and do the same thing for 3 hours straight. Fuck yeah.
3 hours straight, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy.
Yeah. Certified free. 7 days a week. Need a bucket and a mop. Wet ass gussy.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
made it.
know.
I need a button.
Pog!
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 Poggers.
Kecklol!
So yeah, that's the problem with our nation right now.
Pokemon and Pogs.
Pokemon and Pogs.
That's the episode title.
That's a good episode title. If you like,
I can.
Pokemon
That's
and
easy.
Pulse.
Pokemon and Pogs. I can make an easy thumbnail out of that.
Oh, easy peasy. We're so good at this whole podcasting thing. Right?
God, fuck! I'm so hot.
Oh wait. we got the poll back.
What?
To which Mario game is the best?
Drum roll.
Not 64.
That's fine.
64 got 0 votes. We only got 7 votes. Which is fair. Because
All the
not
Zoomers
very
said
big.
Galaxy. I bet.
We got equal votes for Galaxy and Sunshine.
With 7 people, how does that work?
So we got 3 for Galaxy, 3 for Sunshine, and 1 for other, which was our boy Zach Jackson, who replied Mario Tennis.
I mean,
that's fair.
We didn't specify 3D. I mean, that is a 3D, but not like a 3D Mario game, you know? So that's fair. I'm curious as to what Mario Tennis he played.
Probably the new one, right? This one on the Switch.
I don't know if he has that. It's good. It's not a bad game. There's a lack of content, but it's fun to play with friends.
I used to play Super Slugger.
Super Sluggers.
That was oh, there you go. That's the third game. Galaxy 2. What was the second one? 3D World Super Slugger.
Dude, Super Slugger to throw a random sport game in? No, this is what they'll do. They'll make a Mario Sports collection.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in that, depending on what they do with it. If it's just a bunch of ports, I'm going to, follow what I say and not get it because I can just emulate it.
Dude, I fucking love Super Slugger. Oh my god.
Okay, but
I love that game. Galaxy 2. 3D World. Super Slugger.
Mario Paint.
Mario Paint. Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario Tetris for 3D.
Dr. Mario World.
Dr. Mario World. Piranha Plant. I have a broken tooth. I'll jump on top of you.
I'll just fucking kill you.
Fucking kill you.
I'll kill you, dumb bitch.
Except in the 2D Marios, you can't jump on top of Piranha Plant 2D Marios, but in 3D Marios you can.
3D Marios, you can fuck Piranha Plants. Fuck them.
With Mario's big old.
Just fuck him with your
pipe
pussy.
Give
him the pipe. Give him the pipe.
All right. We are reaching the end of the episode where we talk about music.
Oh boy. I haven't listened to anything new.
Oh my god, again? What a loser. Look at this loser. It's not like I did the same thing for the first 7 weeks.
My as we talked about, our good friend Alex suggested some music to me today. I haven't listened to it yet. I plan on it, but I guess I could
what is the 100 Gex older album?
No, it wasn't. He didn't mention 100 gex today. Uh, but I, it's like I can't speak on the artists he suggested me because I haven't listened to them yet. But he suggested me some like a Japanese band. He suggested me what else? What are the other? Oh wait, here. The other people, Connor Moccasin. And so, okay, so here are the artists he suggested me. I have not listened to them, so I can't give any insight on them, but I can just tell you some artists that maybe you want to check out. First one is a Japanese band. I think you pronounce it Shugo Tokumaru, uh, which yeah, Japanese band. Conan Moccasin and Standing on the Corner. Those are the artists he suggested to me. If you want to go check them out, feel free. But that's all I got this week because I didn't listen to much new music.
Cool. I've listened to I listen to my weekly like recommendation stuff from Spotify because that it kind of it's been getting better. Like it's been really hitting on what I like, which is like I like indie shit, which I'm mad that I do, but I do like it. I'm listening to My Type by Saint Motel, That Night by Lucia Zambetti, Clean Me Up by Thomas Head On, and Lay It Down by Frugal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is there any album you recommend?
I could do an album recommendation for sure. Let's see. I haven't listened to The Wall's new album. That's not my recommendation, but I saw that they released a new album. I haven't really listened to The Wall as much, but I heard of them, so I'll have to give it a listen.
Give it a little listen.
Give it a fat old listen. Oh, here we go. I've been listening to James Blake a decent amount. I'm sure you've heard. Have you heard of James Blake?
I have not.
He had a song. The way I found him was through Tales from the Borderlands when I was younger. He had a song in that called Retrograde. That's really good. And then he released an album last year called Assume Form. It's all right. But I don't know. I think it's worth a listen. There's a song. My favorite song on the album is probably "Where's the Catch," featuring Andre 3000.
Oh man,
it's really good.
That's a name.
It's really good.
Before I give my album recommendation, this guy on YouTube did a Tyler the Creator Igor with Andre 3000 beats. Like did the full album, and it's so good. It's like unbelievably good for no fucking reason. It's like it doesn't mix that well, but it's still really fucking superb. So just look up what's it called? What did I say? just look up Tyler Creator Igor and Andre 3000. It's great. It's good. But my recommendation this week is Little Dark Age by MGMT. I recommended their first album last week, which was their only good album until this one, which is their 2018 maybe. Little Dark Age, 2018 Little Dark Age, where they actually have some bangers.
I have not listened to much MGMT. I knew like Kids and Electric Feel from them.
That's the two biggest.
Those are the two like biggest songs, and then everything else I like. There's one called Congratulations that I've heard, which isn't bad, but it just like didn't feel like my thing. But I'll check it out.
The first album, it's pop. They're a pop band. Their first album was really, really good, and everyone liked it a lot. And then they decided to not do anything like it at all because they didn't want to for the next 3 albums. And then they released this one, which isn't like the first one at all, but it's still really good. And the Little Dark Age, like the actual song Little Dark Age, has been in a lot of TikToks recently. So they've kind of shot up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for listening to Working on a Title. If you want to follow
Poggers out there for all the viewers, we love you.
Keep pogging, everyone. Come on, Pog Nation. That's what our fan base is called, Pog Nation. No, kidding. You can go follow the title. Follow the. You can go. Let me try that again. You can go follow the podcast on Twitter, working_podcast, and on Instagram, working on a title. We post every so often, just kind of when we want. You can follow me at Gotato on Twitter, Gotato on Instagram, and twitch.tv/Gotato. I've been working on some Mario 64 speedrun stuff. I'm trying a new route, so I might stream soon with a new route that it looks a lot more complicated and fun to watch. So check that out.
Yeah, and I am available twitter.com/PhaserJ and twitch.tv/PhaserJ. I want to get back into streaming, but I don't have any time nor patience.
Yep.
But yeah, check us out there.
Yep.
We love you.
All right. So yeah, bye bye now.
Bye.